Wow. Hi, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. I'm posting this on Monday, so I hope you have a good start to your week. My start of the week, of course, isn't very good because I'm having to respond to something that was posted yesterday. So before you say, oh my gosh, move on, oh my gosh, like responding to something that Zach Choi wrote about me yesterday. So, that's what I'm doing. If you don't like it, I don't know why you clicked on the video. I'm telling you upfront and straightforward. This video is about Zach Choi, so if you don't want to hear about it, I don't know why I clicked it. So it's redundant to leave comments that you don't care because you came here. So, long story short, I made a video a couple days ago on my third channel saying, hey guys, I'm no longer friends with Zach. I haven't heard from Zach. And I haven't heard from him the moment I stepped on the airplane, which I confirmed in my heart, in my gut, my feelings, my opinion, was that he was in on this. He was literally talking out both ends of his mouth and really stabbing me in the back. And that is what I feel, that is what I sense, and that is what I know to be true.
10 minutes in the video thinking of what do I like about myself, and all I keep hearing in my head is all this shit that it's just so. And I've put it on my blocked words so you can't see it on my YouTube channel, you can't see it on my Instagram, but then you go to my Twitter and you see it, and I can't even open my email. What kind of friend watches this happen to someone and doesn't say anything? What kind of friend does that? How does Orlin feel? Orlin feels devastated. Orlin feels so devastated. Is thinking that I'm like some kind of or, oh, well, you're not strong enough. You need to get over it. And I'm thinking, like, how do you get over something like this when you can't open your Instagram anymore?
I have been a mess. I'm actually seeking, as you saw in the clip. I'm going to play a clip somewhere here so you can see. Not that I'm trying to say, oh, let me grasp for straws. Let me come up with an alibi or a story. It's like, I'm sharing the truth and how it's affecting me, and I've been consistent with what I'm saying for weeks now. It's not that I am trying to save face or come up with a story. It's literally, this is the truth. This is what I'm going through, and this is how it makes me feel. So I posted a video, and within 20 minutes, he had this whole letter typed up and pinned on his channel. The letter says this: Nick, I stopped texting both of you when her video went up. When I saw it, I felt it would be best to leave myself out of the situation. Totally. First of all, I don't believe that. No one stops talking to their business partner completely and totally. That's just not fathomable. That's so far-fetched. I mean, I don't think anyone could believe that you are invested with someone for business and you're gonna stop talking to them because of a video. And also, that's not what we were told. We were told that a person got permission. Let's call her Chicken Nugget. You don't know who I'm talking about. Chicken Nugget got permission by you to release her texts and to release your conversations and to add more texts and show how you guys were so uncomfortable with me, yet you still hung out with me and drove me around and tried to pull information out of me every chance you could get. So how could you have stayed out of it totally and never texted again, which again is not believable, but yet we've heard from Chicken Nugget that the opposite happened, that literally you were talking to her, you apologized, you gave permission to release more texts. For her second video, it's like, that's a lie. The next thing he says, Trisha's party was before the exposing drama started. Trisha's Xmas party was December 18th, and Chicken Nugget's video was the 21st. I'm not sure what that proves or means. That literally backs up what I said in my video. I said that after the collaborations, Zach's claiming that he was agreeing with Chicken Nugget that I was this horrible person, yet he hung out with me over and over and over. We went to the gym. He drove me around. He insisted on taking me to Trisha's party. He drove me home from Trisha's party. He offered to take me to the airport when my flight left. It happened before her video went down, when I left to go back to Florida. I'm not sure. He's literally just confirming what I said, so I'm not sure what the point with that sentence was. Then he says, I told you and Chicken Nugget I had the ramen noodle idea long before you manifested your own. When I reminded you in my kitchen that night that me and Chicken Nugget had the idea first, you said, well, I guess we'll have our own ramen noodles. Why wouldn't I be offended when you blatantly took our idea and boasted it as your own? I have been talking about ramen noodles and wanting to make my own brand of it since before you were even on YouTube. My followers know that. I made a channel called The Noodle King. In the videos, I talk about how I'm gonna come up with my own one day. I never did because I couldn't afford it. I never had the means to do it. You have to spend a lot of money. I've been talking about it more. I went out with B Loves Life and she was helping me learn about it and the cost and the process and the business aspect of it. That I stole your idea? I've been branding that as myself for years. And it's so funny because people who are responding under this pinned comment are literally telling him, Nick's been talking, why would you lie about that? We already know Nick's been talking about this, acting like it was some kind of secret. So that confirms it's the truth that he and Chicken Nugget are business partners. He just confirmed that I was telling the truth. And look how competitive he is. Remember I said this guy is so competitive, he'll do anything in his power to get people out of his way. This proves it. He's blatantly offended. That's what he says. I'm offended that you have a ramen noodle too. I'm like, if I have a friend, say I have merch, I have a t-shirt, and this person has a t-shirt, I'm not gonna be like, I had a t-shirt first. I'd be like, oh, that's awesome, you're my friend, I support you. Like, what's wrong with these people? And it's like, blatantly stole her idea and you manifested it into your own. Man, humble yourself. Humble yourself. It's disgusting to even lie about that, thinking that no one would know. Then he says, if you check out my social blade, you'll notice that I didn't get much of a boost from the drama. 10K more subs one day when I was averaging 20, 30, and no noticeable difference in views. That's a lie. You gained millions of extra views. If we look at your social blade, I mean, why would you lie about something so fact-checkable? Like, how egotistical are you? This is verifiable, fact-checkable. You go to his social blade. In December, he went almost up to the most amount of views of his entire life. His entire lifetime on YouTube skyrocketed high. Skyrocketed high. And his subscribers, it's like a 400% increase. Or something like, I can't do math. I was watching another video that talked about it. Like, you benefited with millions and millions of views and tens of thousands of more subscribers. And I remember you guys put me on FaceTime to say, oh, let's do a 3-way collaboration when that wasn't what I want. That's not what we agreed to. That's not what I flew there to do. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to do it. And you both wanted to make sure that we had this 3-way, and I never understood why. I thought it was very strange. I didn't understand why you had to help insert yourself into my collaborations with other people as well, because you both, everyone benefited here, except for me, because I'm being painted as a I am being literally all over the internet for weeks, thinking that I touched somebody, that I somebody. People at my little brother's school have been going after him for, like, this is intense. That is not a benefit to be painted or to be placed in the same behavioral category as a criminal. This is gonna ruin my reputation forever. Forever. So anyways, that's a lie too. So we have a lie about he never talked about it again. That's a lie. A lie that, well, he's redundant, telling me about the Christmas party. A lie that he had this wonderful idea to be business partners and make a ramen noodle and I stole their idea. That's a lie. And also that sentence confirms, literally that's proof of how intense he is over people in his way. A lie about the social blade not getting any kind of coverage or extra boost. He got millions of boost. And then he says, I did not make a video on my channel about this because I'm not profiting from it. I still won't. Well, you're putting this on your channel so people can come and see it and read it and give you clicks. Like, if you wanted to make sure you're truly not profiting, why didn't you just put this on your Instagram? You know what I mean? It's like, you can't act like you don't know what you're doing. It's just like, you can't act like, if you're gonna leave a clap back that hundreds of thousands of people are wanting to know your stance, and you're gonna put it on a monetized video, how can you sit there and say, I'm never gonna profit off of it? You've been profiting off of it. Look at your social blade. You wanna point out numbers? so obsessed with numbers. And I'm someone that loves to talk numbers too. That's something we actually bonded on. I'm like, oh, the algorithm, oh, the views, oh, the CPM, up and down. Like, but you can't deny. Anyways, then he says, I never told Chicken Nugget that you were going to expose her. You did on your Instagram. Well, that's a lie. Either you're lying or Chicken Nugget's lying. Because Chicken Nugget made a video saying that you told her I was going to expose her. And literally she showed text saying like, well, what are we going to do about it? That's literally what you said. Like, what are we going to do about it? That's a lie. That you never told her. She said that you did. And you know what? For someone like Zach, who knows, someone I've talked to for over a year, he knows that I get easily angry. He knows that I like to blow off steam. He knows, he probably could tell you how many people I said, I'm going to expose this sponsorship, or I'm going to expose this person, or I'm going to expose this person, or I'm so mad I want to grab the camera. And I never do it. 9 out of 10 times I never even do it. It's just me reacting. It's just me being easily fired up. And he knows that. So for him to say, well, you started on your Instagram, I started it and I left it and never mentioned it. As I've done for dozens of other things in my life. Then he goes, so that's another lie. So we have lie, redundancy, lie, 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 lie. Does this sound like a friend? Someone who was, I mean, you'd think in this he'd also reiterate to his followers that are harping me about being some kind of you'd think he'd also have the heart to say, by the way, that's not right. People are twisting it. I don't agree with it. As a friend or someone that I respect or love, that's not right. Doesn't even occur for him to say it. Nothing, which is why I never heard from him again. Because as a friend, if you see I'm being buried alive, you'd send a text. And if I'm getting texts from my extended family, teachers in my little brother's school, my parents, other YouTubers, all these people saying, what's going on? I hope you're okay. I want to, and I don't even hear it from the person who's more involved than anyone else, acting like he's not involved. You played me so hard. I think you played me so hard, Zach. I truly do. What, you grew your channel, you got some controversy while not having to say anything because you're silent, and people can imagine this godlike person, this, benevolent, humble, awesome guy, which everyone has in their right to do, but that's the advantage you get for being silent. Yeah, I feel really played. I feel really played that you were able to get some controversy without having to say anything. What kind of friend watches that go down? It doesn't... I wasn't looking, even if you didn't make a public thing, be it on your Twitter or something, be like, hey guys, like that's not cool. Hey guys, people are really, really taking this too far. I to this day am being bombarded all over my social media, and it's sending me into therapy. I have an appointment in 4 days. Because I want medicine, because I am so upset with my life right now. A normal person would reach out. But a good friend, as you stated in your first post, remember his first response said, I don't want to get involved because Chicken Nugget and Nikocado are such good friends. They're my closest friends on YouTube. I'm your closest friend and you don't say a word. You watch me go down and sink into the ocean. And then on the side, you're giving your text messages to other people to make sure I look just as bad or worse. What the heck? And then he says, remember, I was neutral in the situation. No, you weren't. Until you threw me under the bus without giving me a heads up. Listen, I never heard from you ever again. I felt 100% justified in saying, if this guy played me, if I feel set up, if I feel in my heart, in my gut, that you were never really a friend to me, and I know the coincidence of a video dropping the moment I step onto a plane, that if you were able to write out this letter to me within 20 minutes of my video going live, it proves that your notifications are on. So you can keep tabs on everybody. Which means that you clearly saw for an hour of some other videos that got posted the minute I stepped onto the airplane. And yet you texted me acting like nothing happened. Good luck on your flight. Wait, are you on your Aren't you on the plane yet? Not, hey, by the way, did you see this video? Or by the way, like, well, nothing. It's because you helped some other people make me look horrible. Then he says, you should have come to me and said, hey, I need to put you, like the entitlement. If I'm being buried alive, why do I have to go through the yellow pages and through my phone book and be like, hi, do you see what's happening to me? Hi, I'm really upset. Hey, did you see the drama? Hey, I'm really sad. Do you want to talk to me? Or, hey, I don't know what to do. Or, hey, I'm being accused of a lot of things I didn't do. Or, it should have been the other way around. And you should have come to me and said, hey, I need to put you in my video to sustain the argument. But you took over a week and you said not a word about using my texts in the major portion of the video. I felt betrayed, and I felt you planned to throw me because you knew I was friends with such and such. Dude, at the end of the day, you were here to save yourself. And it's very evident by the lie, the ramen noodle lie, the social blade lie, the numbers lie, I never talked to Chicken Nugget again lie. And you're not even denying what I said about you being extremely, 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 extremely obsessed with competition and being the best and being at the top. And until you are accused of having same behavioral traits as a and until you get a video made about you where half of it's linked to the and how you are somehow pinned against the entire, then come talk to me about the ethics of sharing a text message. When you watch this all go down and never said a peep to me. And it's clear to me, in my view, what your motives were. Given how this all played out, given all these lies you're putting out, given the fact that you're over there helping people. I didn't hear anything from you, so it took me posting my response to get a call with your name on the notification. Do you really think I corroborated and planned to expose you? Why would I do that? It's because you're competitive. That's what I feel. I think it's because clearly you are so butthurt about a ramen noodle over something so small like ramen noodles. Like, man, really? You're gonna go all out with this kind of intensity because I took your ramen noodle idea? It's just crazy. It's just really crazy. And then he goes, I'm not gonna drag this out. You know what? You are. You are. Because instead of talking to me, I'm left in the dark. You went and made this post to get more reactions on me because you think I'm going to sit here and just accept the lies? Like, I can go to your social blade and see. People know that I've been talking about ramen noodles before you. People know by watching other videos that you were still talking to other people, but you're acting like you were totally out of the situation. You said totally. That's not true. People know that you told someone that I was going to expose them because they said it. It's like lie after lie after lie. I lost you as a friend and I got attention for something I never wanted in the first place. But the phone works both ways. Maybe you could have reached out to me instead of thinking I plotted against you. And meanwhile, I open up my emails and I see people wishing I would myself, people wishing I would be dead. People going after my family. People going after my husband. I am still shook 3 weeks later, and you're so worried about me having to come to you. It's just terrible, absolutely terrible. I feel this is passive aggressive, so passive aggressive. What kind of friend does this? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like, and he didn't deny that he was driving me around trying to probe me for information. If he wanted to make, he didn't even deny it. He didn't even deny it. That he was like, oh, so what's the title? When's the video coming out? Well, how much did you say? Would you say her name? Well, how long is it? Well, what parts did you talk about? Well, are you sure you're gonna post it? Okay, what else is in there? And I'm like, oh, I don't know, da da da. And then again and again, and driving back from church's party, and hanging out with me, and coming to my apartment to hang out some more, and asking me more questions about it. Like, But you're over here being showed in some text messages that, oh, you felt so uncomfortable with me. Just two-faced. That's all I have to say. I don't know if this video is too long, too short. I don't care. I just needed to respond to that. And again, for my peace of mind, knowing that I told people the truth. I'm very easy to target because I'm dramatic. I do a lot of things for attention. I am a crybaby. I'm already disliked by a lot of people for the way I look, the way I eat, my sexuality, my mannerisms, my personality, my relationship. I mean, so clearly you're gonna see more thumbs down than thumbs ups on this. I'm not here to change people. You know what I mean? If you dislike a politician, you're gonna dislike them no matter what they say or do, even if they have it in front of your face. But this is for my heart. This is for me setting the record straight for my followers who might be confused, might not know, and just for me to put out there, because that's crappy. That's crappy. A passive-aggressive post so everyone can go to your channel. And that's really it. That's really it. I am a mess. I look like a wreck. I am a wreck emotionally for weeks now, and it's very sad to see this continuing for this long, and I'm really hurt by it. And like I said, I'm seeking professional help now for medication because I'm having the worst thoughts about my life right now. And it's not by accident or a coincidence. It's direct correlation to some stuff that has happened, obviously, and I'm very disturbed. So anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye.